Today we have a look at the USS George Washington's pre-arrival, Serena Williams and Carlos Alcaraz team up, the signing of the Organic Act, and so much more.
We have today's weather forecast with Aiden.
And a look at sports with Luke.
Today is Monday, August 24th, 2026.
We are live from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center in Bradley Central High School.
And you are watching VOX News Today.
Welcome back. I am Aiden Fleural.
And I'm Luke Collette, and these are your top stories for today.
The USS George Washington arrived in the Middle East on Wednesday. That vessel has been at sea for an extended deployment due to the Iran war. Its lengthy deployment has sparked concerns among many lawmakers and military families after reports of the crew's worsening mental health. The Washington's rotation to the Middle East now leaves the U.S. without an aircraft carrier from the Pacific.
The Democratic National Committee is narrowing its location choices for the party's 2028 convention. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Boston, Massachusetts, and Denver, Colorado are the final three contenders. DNC officials are evaluating each city in terms of capacity and readiness to host the big event. The 2028 Democratic National Convention will take place August 7th through the August 10th of this year. Thank you. And now let's check the weather. Aiden, what can you tell us?
We're soaking up a hot, sunny afternoon with the high near of 90 degrees, but don't unpack the weekend plans just yet. Storm chances are on the way. I'll have more information after the break.
But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you could save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
That hat a boy had company. We believe in the power of creativity. We have a hat that can accompany your diverse style and personality. That hat a boy had company. We celebrate individuality, celebrate creativity, and the spirit of being free in adventure.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Welcome to the discussion. As you know, we have interesting, informative, and fascinating people from the Cleveland and surrounding areas. We have, at the end of 2024, over 2,900,000 views, over 11,500 followers on Facebook, and over 1,240 subscribers on YouTube. We'd like to hear, if you would, in the comments, please let us know who you would like to see in the discussion. We're very open, very flexible. Please comment. Thank you.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Welcome back. I'm Aiden Fleural here with your weather. Here is your weather at a glance today. Today starting off at 87 degrees Fahrenheit with partly cloudy skies. There's light winds at 2 miles per hour. Temperatures will warm up to around 89 degrees today with a low of 67 degrees tonight. The humidity is 97% with a dew point of 73 degrees and visibility of 10 miles. Tomorrow we'll have thunder showers. Now let's look at our local radar. There's currently significant areas of precipitation around the Cleveland area, so it will be relatively dry throughout the area. Looking at the national radar, most of the United States is staying fairly quiet this morning. We are seeing some areas of rain and thunderstorms around the Great Lakes and parts of the Midwest. There are also scattered showers and storms across the Texas and along the Gulf Coast. Out west, conditions are mostly dry, while some showers and storms are developing near Florida and the Caribbean. Overall, areas of activity across the northern and southern parts of the country. Now let's look ahead at the 7-day forecast. We'll see partly cloudy skies to start the week, with temperatures warming into the upper 80s. Storm chances increase Wednesday and Thursday, with showers continuing into Friday. By the weekend, we'll dry out with partly cloudy skies Saturday and sunny conditions Sunday. Highs will reach around 90 degrees this weekend, with overnight lows staying in the upper 60s. That's all we have for weather. Now, Luke, what can you tell us?
Well, I can tell you plenty, but only right after this commercial break.
Are you looking for a stunning charcuterie or grazing table this holiday season? Checkerboards catering, create some forgettable spreads filled with fresh, flavorful, and beautifully styled bites, perfect for parties, weddings, and celebrations. The best in town for a reason. Let us help make your table extra special this year. From our kitchen to yours, give us a call today.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
Welcome back. I'm Lou Collette with your sports stories. The Freedom 250 Grand Prix is taking place in Washington, D.C. Sunday. President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump were on hand, as well as members of Trump's family, including Donald Trump Jr. and his wife. Members of Trump's cabinet have assigned roles for the weekend. Events and organizers say they expect about 140,000 spectators. Reagan National Airport is pausing flights during the event. The barricades are expected to remain in place through the middle of the week. Serena Williams is teaming up with Carlos Alcaraz in the U.S. Mixed Doubles Championship. The United States Tennis Association announced Saturday the pair will receive a wild card for the tournament's main draw, which begins Tuesday. Williams hasn't played in the U.S. Open since 2022. She has previously won 6 U.S. Open singles and 1 U.S. Open mixed doubles. Alcaraz is coming off a 5-month absence following a wrist injury. He will also be competing in the singles tournament. Jannik Sinner is withdrawing from the U.S. Open, writing on social media Friday that his right knee hasn't healed enough for competition. The 25-year-old Italian said he was sad and disappointed to have to make the difficult decision. Sinner won his 5th career Grand Slam singles title at Wimbledon in July. Since then, however, he's missed competition at events in Montreal and Cincinnati. Sinner won the U.S. Open in 2024 and was runner-up last year to Carlos Alcaraz, the current number 2 in the world. And here's a look at scores from last night. The Braves versus Brewers at 4-2, Diamondbacks versus Reds at 5-3, Phillies versus Cardinals at 6-4, and others are shown here. Well, that seems to be all I've got for sports today. Stay tuned for more after the break.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path, your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Discussions that'll blow your mind. Informative, one of a kind. Fascinating tales unfold. Watch the magic to be told. D. Burris has the vibe. The conversations are bona fide. So tune in and watch it grow. The best podcast you need to know. Like, follow and subscribe. Join the party, it's alive. On Facebook, YouTube, come inside for the ride that we provide.
Welcome back. This summer, 10 Greenland Conservancy, the Nature Conservancy, and the Conservation Fund transferred 413 acres of ecologically significant land to the state of Tennessee, expanding Scott's Gulf Wilderness State Park and permanently protecting another remarkable piece of the Cumberland Plateau through this intricate network of caves. Water disappears to resurface again in a multitude of ways.
Urban Story Ventures on Saturday announced a $350 million retail and residential district coming to Bend, set to begin development in 2027. Officials said the project is being delivered in partnership with Hill Partners, a leading retail and mixed-use development firm, and Perkins & Will, a globally recognized architecture and design firm. The open-air district will showcase a dynamic blend of restaurants, retail, Class A office, and residential experiences, creating a vibrant, walkable destination along the Chattanooga's riverfront.
IRE crews in Nevada have made progress holding a wildfire-threatening neighborhoods outside Reno. On Monday, officials said the Hawk Fire was 27% contained, but the fire, which has scorched some 15,000 acres since starting over the weekend, still poses a major threat for residents and a major challenge for firefighters.
On August 25, 1916, President Woodrow Wilson signed what is now called the Organic Act to establish the National Park Service. As part of the Department of Interior, the National Park Service protects 400 areas in 50 states, U.S. territories, and the District of Columbia, totaling 84 million acres. Acres.
We are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
You'll also find more online at our website, bchs.tv.
Remind your friends to like, subscribe, share our YouTube channel, BCHS Bear Network.
Tune in each weekday for a newscast. You just cannot get enough Vox.
That's all we have for you today from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School.
And as always, God bless
and go Bears.